Okay, so today is day 7 of my liquid diet, and my past couple of videos have kind of been rambling, so I wrote down some bullet points that I wanted to go through so that, I'm not just like rambling on and on. Okay, so first of all, this morning I had my first like food-based social interaction. My boyfriend and I went to breakfast with a friend of ours, and I just got coffee. While they had, they got breakfast and it was normal. They had normal breakfast. And I was fine. I didn't even want to crave or, to cave in. I just kind of had it steady in my mind that, oh, we can come back here on June 22nd or June 23rd. Or whatever, we can come back here after I'm done. This is not the last time I'm ever going to be able to eat this stuff. And I really recognize that I would rather lose this weight and feel healthy and feel good in my skin than eat pancakes again, because I've eaten pancakes before and it doesn't make me happy. It doesn't actually bring me joy. What has brought me joy and brought me clarity and made me happy was this past week where I'm actually fulfilling my goals and doing what I want to do. So there was that, and it worked out well. It wasn't awkward, it wasn't uncomfortable, it wasn't anything. At first, I just said that I just wasn't hungry and I just wanted coffee. And then toward the end, I kind of felt more comfortable telling her that I, am on a liquid diet. And, when people hear that you're doing a drastic diet or whatever, they always want to, make sure that you're doing it as healthy as possible. So, she said the normal, like, oh, make sure you're getting your nutrients in and make sure you're getting protein and stuff like that. And I told her, that banana smoothies and smoothies with vegetables and fruits are a huge part of my diet, and protein shakes as well. But in reality, if you know anything about fasting, or if you have researched anything about fasting, like your body, if you have fat, your body can go into fasting mode, and it's not the same as starvation mode. It's not at all. It's actually very healthy. I remember one time when I was doing intermittent fasting, I weighed about 265 pounds, and I went in for like a physical for insurance or something like that, and the nurse took my oxygen, and she was like really confused, and she's like, are you a runner or something? And I'm like, no, I'm not. And and she was just really confused because my oxygen was so good, and she's like, you normally don't see this in people who are frankly like overweight. You mainly see this in people who work out and stuff like that, which so, and my blood pressure's always been good and stuff like that. But anyway, so I just realized this morning that I have not gone over basic things that I have been consuming. First of all, banana smoothies. They are a lot like milkshake. You can make them, they like just naturally are as sweet as a milkshake. They have the same consistency as a milkshake, but they don't have like the actual sugar if you use dates. What I do is I take like 5, 6 dates, put them in my blender, put some almond milk in them, blend that up. Then I put like 2 bananas into that, what's called date milk, and a little bit of salt, and blend it all up. And that's a delicious dinner, and it's so satisfying. It's so good. And it's like maybe like 350 calories or something like that. Not bad. And I've been, doing that and losing like a pound, like 1.3 pounds a day. And so that's fine. Also, broth. Chicken broth, bone broth, which it tastes gross to me. Vegetable broth. I've been getting Better Than Bouillon. I got garlic, roasted garlic, and sauteed onion broth, and you just it's like a paste, and you put like a little teaspoon into a cup, pour hot water on that, stir it around. It's so good. It's so satisfying. Honestly, I could just have that for dinner. I think I might do that for dinner tonight. Just broth. It's good. And so protein shakes. I was having those Premier protein shakes like the first 3 or 4 days. Ugh, I don't really like the taste of them. They taste so artificial, and they taste like it's just not good. But it's an option. Protein shakes, whatever, they're an option. Smoothies. So if you're losing weight, I wouldn't really concern myself with, I don't know, with protein. That's debatable. Whatever. Do what you want to do. Smoothies. I've been having vegetable smoothies. So like I put like a little bit of berries or like some other kind of frozen fruit into a blender. Put like a big handful of spinach, because that's like 15 calories for like 2 cups. Big handful of kale. A bunch of water. Blend it up really well. Tastes delicious. Okay, so another thing. Oh yeah, so a sense of smell. This is another thing that I learned the last time I was doing a liquid diet as well. So your sense of smell gets really heightened. And like I experienced this during breakfast this morning that, so my boyfriend got a stuffed French toast with strawberries, and it looked really good. So I was able to visually appreciate it, like visually take it in like a piece of art or something like that. And I was able to smell it, and it smelled really good. And one thing that I noticed a few years ago when I was doing liquid diet as well, I really started to appreciate the smell of food without needing to taste it. So you can smell it, and you get the same enjoyment as before where you would eat it. And now, but obviously, like, you can stick to your diet and do this. So that was another thing that really made my food-based interaction with other people without me eating the food, it made it enjoyable for me. Plus I got to see my friend and, talk and drink coffee, which I love. Yeah. So today I was not really feeling that lightheaded anymore. I still got it a little bit, just, when I would be on the floor and I would stand up really quickly and like move around really quickly. Got a little bit lightheaded. I think that speaks a lot to my physical, I'm really out of shape. I don't know if you noticed, but, there was that, and I still have the coating on my tongue. Like, my tongue feels really small, It feels weird, but it's, again, it's not as bad as it was on, say, Tuesday, which was my third day, where it was just like the coating on my tongue was unbearable. And that's, I think, another reason why I don't like the protein shakes as much, because it kind of like exacerbates the feeling of the coating on my tongue. Gross. I was gonna go into my weight loss history. Like, basically, I mean, I don't know if anybody's interested in that at all, but yeah, I think I'll leave it here for today. I just kind of wanted to, you know, vlog about my day and what I'm experiencing on day 7, which was my first goal. So days 7, 8, yay. Now I'm just gonna make it to day 10. As I said in my last video, those are kind of like my small increments. Like, obviously I want to go the full 150 days. And I'm thinking I might go beyond that, just because my ultimate goal weight is like 120 pounds, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there. I need to get through the 150 days first, which does not feel like that big of a burden. It's just what I'm doing right now. It's just what my life is doing right now. And I'm okay with that. It feels good. Like, I feel good and I feel happy, and I feel like I'm actually, you know, aiming toward a goal and like actually making steps toward the goal, especially every morning when I wake up and I weigh myself and I'm like a pound less than I was the day before. Even like half a pound, you know, it's great. It all makes me feel good and happy. And I'm not hungry, I'm not suffering, I'm not craving anything. You know, I just really, this is so easy. And I'm thankful for that. So yay. 7 days down.